And welcome back to the Legion of Valkyries CSGO female tournament. And we're into game number 2. Mad Army took the first round, and now we're heading into the second, as it will be CT side start for Team 49K, T side start for Mad Army. And RIP, restart, sorry, has been called, and so we will be restarting this round. And you can see the win chance at the top. I don't know what that's based on. I'm guessing it's based off how the first game went, or it's based on the current stats. That's generally, if you've played the new game mode, you can see how the win rate percentage goes up and down and whatnot. So yeah, I don't know what to draw from that. I think the win chance percentage at the top, incredible. But yeah, it was a close game, 16-14 in favor of Mad Army, who just edged out at the end. It was a couple of heroics coming from the likes of Rico and Baby TZ in those last couple of rounds where they were winning 1v3s, 1v4s, and getting some really good entries as well, making really good calls. It ended up just being straight up rushes, and so Overpass rather. We don't need to use Overwatch. I'm sure no one's hacking here. Overpass is I don't think it's really a map where you can rush as well as you can on Inferno. Obviously, you got basically pushing into that B site from Monster. That can be a very fast take. You can see they've put 4 players over towards B, 1 over towards A for the information. Normally, the player in A peeks mid for the information, but playing passive instead. This means delayed information once that push comes into the A site, and they are going to go straight for it. As the player spotted just inside of the site, just behind the truck, and that is going to cause the rotate from the rest of these players as Baby T's yet again keeping up that momentum, finding a kill. Rico to find the second as well in this round. Meow waiting for a head to peek out, gets dinked immediately down to 7 HP. And there's Cannons, who will be Moonlun to get the refrag. Making her way out, looking for a headshot. Not going to be the case, as Baby Tease takes another kill for herself, and Mad Army continue on the momentum from the first game, bringing themselves up 1-0. We've seen the way they respond to this before, 49K. The force buys are impeccable and will be the case again, as it is going to be a rush into the B site, and a great response from Meow as Mag makes her way down. Meow is looking for a couple more kills here, rather. That brought it down into the 3 versus 4. As Cannon does find a kill for herself, and the rest of these players make their way in towards Monster. It's smoked off. That is going to delay the retake. It would take one good spray down to shut down this push from Monster. I think they have some notion that it's coming in. Ratchet's playing very close to this smoke. They've got a molly, they've got a smoke, they've got no flashes for this push. As out it comes, and not a single kill found, and it's all down to Cannons. How is she going to play this? One, but just the one. Again, Team 49K steal a round away. We haven't seen too many spray transfers coming in from Mad Armies. It looks like they're yet to pick up their confidence, but again, that AK force buy, what does it turn into? An AK for the enemy team. We're seeing a rehash of what we saw on the first game. Mad Army take the first round, Team 49 take the second, and they can fully buy up in this round. Mad Army, I don't know if they're going to force buy again. Well, yes, they will. There comes an AK. Well, it's not going to be a force buy. It is going to be a hero AK to work with, as it will be a decent amount of money left over for the remaining members of Mad Army. And so it's not over yet. We saw them convert one of these rounds, that's for sure. Playing up close, and yet again it's going to be the Tech 9. It feels like 2018. And the spray comes through the wood, and it's not going to go in favor, in fact, of Mad Army, because Mickey a little bit better on those wall bangs. But nevertheless, it's going to be Rico, I was going to say Riku, finding another kill there. And that does cause the rotate back up to the A site, because that's where all the signs lead. It's 2 rifles to work with, the 1 SMG and the 1 pistol in hand. Mickey goes down. Moonlun in a good position. Can she find any more though? Meow is looking for any rifles to pick up inside of connector, but position already given away there. Cannons was watching from the boost on second headshot. One spray goes down, but Cannons comes out on top, and again, deja vu. It goes back in favor of Mad Army and Team 49K. What money do they have to work with this time? It's going to be the P250 coming out. I think a bit of utility, but that should be it. This should be a much more straightforward round, considering it's a bunch of P250s, and that's a nice shot from Cannons. Catching ahead there. Muffin is in a bad situation, but Muffin makes the best of it. Padding the stats, gets herself a 3k, and it's all down to Mag, who's trying to save the P250 over in T-spawn. And Mad Army extending their lead here. Look at the win chance. It's gone to 98%. Very accurate CSGO. Well played there. Mag. I don't believe it. I think Mag, that 2%, easy. With the timer running down, Ratchets in the corner. Does get a dink, to be fair. If that was a Deagle, that would have been a different story. But Ratchets will find the kill regardless. 3 kills apiece for Muffin, Ratchets, Baby T's, and Rico Cannons on 6. Meanwhile, for Team 49K, they have to double eco, and so it will be the Deagles coming out the P250. I think they're trying to save for the AWP as well. For a second, I thought they were going to go for the Fnatic boost. But no, Cannons has been an absolutely splendid entry here. And trying to continue that trend on, but it's going to be Baby T instead. Trying to capitalize, and Baby T finds the double kill. And Mag, yet again, out of position, playing that A site, nowhere close enough to try and at least exchange for the teammates. And so Mag holding on to the Deagle, it could make sense. You're on the CT side, saving's okay. You can pick up the AWP in the next round and have a good secondary weapon as well. So now Mad Army, 3 rounds in the lead, probably the biggest lead we've had so far. Mad Army are looking a lot more confident on overpass. Full buy finally for 49k. I say a full buy. We do have a FAMAS in the hands of Meow. And I thought I'd have a bit more bonus cash than that, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Mag gets down to 22 HP. Cannons, what a great entry. Mad Army are looking so good on overpass right now. One by one, they all fall down. Meow does manage to find one. There is one exchange. Legs are looking for a follow-up. Actually brings it down to the 1 versus 2. Gets that kill for no extra damage on her part as well. And so a double kill, no HP taken away. And well, that 1 HP could cost the entire round. I'm just kidding. But kind of separated, and Ratchets could actually get caught out in bathroom here, but actually Lex is a bit too slow. That's not going to be the case. Instead, Lex are going to try and hold from outside of connector, but that bomb is making its way over towards the A site. It's going to go down in a few. Muffin looking over towards B site, just in case someone makes their way up. Lex could isolate these fights. This could be the clutch of the series. Oh, nearly whiffs, but will find the kill, and that means that Muffin now in the 1 versus 1. Molotov, smoke, footsteps on the truck. Out goes the molly, but the utility gives away the timing on the peak, and Muffin will find Lexa. That's a 5th on the board for Mad Army. That's going to reset the money for Team 49k again. And look at Mad Army's money. It has boomed. It has swollen up. As it's 10k, 11k, 8k apiece. They can lose a couple of rounds in a row and not have to worry about a thing. Meanwhile, 249k. Oh, Mickey, we're seeing the auto shotty again. Seems to be a, I don't know if you guys know what a Bucky is, but maybe inspiring Mickey at this point. I was waiting for potential peak to come in. Baby T's. Is it Baby T's or Babites? I'm just gonna keep calling her Trike. At least I know her name. 4 players over towards this B site. This has been the same thing we've been seeing, right? That's why Mag always ends up alone. Lexa. Oh dear. Oh dearie, dearie me. Cannons watching the angle there. That's well played. And Trike was hiding in that position the entire time. So that would have gotten answered regardless. As utility gets thrown out. And Mickey pulls out position by the Molotov. Well played by Mad Army. And it's going to be Muffin to find the final kill. A 6th on the board for Mad Army. Team 49k, they really can't get a foot in here. Pause as we have a bit of a disconnect coming in from the side of Mad Army. Always a nice conversation. Well, Rico's back, and we're back into the game very shortly. And okay, we're ready to get back into the game. So here we go. Muffin taking a bit of time to get started, but start she does nonetheless. And so it looks like again the play over towards that B site. They do have rifles to work with again for the side of 49k. And Mag sitting on the other side. They're hoping to get a find here, pick, but oh, that nade is going to do a little bit of damage there. That's down to 87. Mickey goes down to Mickey. Oh dear, what's happened there? Jumping into the water potentially. When he goes out, there's one in exchange. Does save Trike from being in a bit of a hot situation, but not going to save from that as from behind, Moonland peeks in, finds the kill, brings it back into the 4 versus 4. Muffin will find a kill. The entry coming in from Monster. While a mid push is happening at this very moment. Making a lot of noise. Lexa spotted inside of the side. Ratchets. It's not an easy angle to play as making a way around, and that is well played as I have no idea what happened on the other side, but 7-1. Mad Army, they hit the meme.
Brazil.
So full rush down towards mid this time around. As immediately taken out of the game. Ratchet's fast on the trigger. Moonland looking to try and get a refrag. It actually will find the refrag. It was a bit messy, but the CZ does its job. Perhaps it's going to be picked up, but no. And then just watching the angle. Nearly find the second there. Rico's very low on HP. Mag will find one as well. Now a rifle to be picked up, but it's a 1 versus 3, making her way over towards B. Is she going to go up towards the A side, or is she going to save this rifle? And I think it's an attempted clutch here, and so Mag making a little bit of noise, but I don't think she's been heard. It's making her way around the corner. Spotted just aside. And 8-1 Mad Army. Such a great start here. They get the first round, they lose the second, and then they go full stride 7 rounds in a row. Buy coming in yet again for Team 49K. AWP in the hands of Meow. This could make a difference, but the real problem here is Mickey. Mickey, who was one of our heroes for the last game we saw, not popping off here on overpass. 1 kill to her name, and so not really doing as expected. Oh my goodness, how was that a miss? How is that a miss? Moonlan and Mickey make their way into B short instead of holding from inside the site, taking a bit of damage in exchange there. Moonlan down to 8 HP in exchange, 21 points of damage onto Ratchets, but there's Mickey doubling her kills in a single round. Out comes the nade. Moonlan and Mickey are very low on HP. Mag and Lex are the ones that have to try and come into play. They have to try and come in hero in this round. Down will find one. Immediate exchange though brings it down to 1 versus 1. Make that 1 versus 3. But Mag unable to pick up all of those targets at once. As I mean, Mad Army really good post plant positions there, and they just pick them off one by one. T49K fall back yet again. Have to go for a force buy in this round. That's not what you like to see. 3M4s coming out for Moss, and it's going to be the auto shotty for Meow. And, well, Mad Army, they're about to hit double digits. They're looking really comfortable on overpass. This is a lot different from Inferno. That was a very close game. This time around, not really the case. As boosted up, unable to capitalize, though. Where does that nade land? Doesn't land on anyone. Lexa does find the first kill, though. That's the good news. Cannons going down early on, so Team 49K starting off on the right foot. Meow playing very close with the auto shotgun. Oh dear. This looks dangerous. I don't think an AK is going to beat this XM up close. But maybe I was wrong, as Lexa will find the kill, spraying down to short, out of ammunition, switches over to the USB, tries to go for the reload. And there has been a good save coming in, but back into the 1 versus 1. And it's going to, the 1 versus 2, but Moonlan will find the final kill. Well played by Moonlan, getting the 2 kills in the round. And finally, Team 49K managed to find their second round after 8 rounds in a row from Mad Army. You can, on occasion, hear a little giggle coming out from Muffin and Baby T. So I wonder what they're talking about in real life. They're probably having fun. I mean, a lot of these girls in the international scene, they know each other. And they're good friends with each other. So losing to each other is never really that much of a problem, which you love to see. Friendly rivalry is always the best. Not like the dudes that just slap each other around. Or you don't see too much of that anymore, do you? I mean, if you look at the Asian scene in general, most of them are pretty much friends with each other. Well, kills happening all across the map there. Hard to keep up. Mickey will find a nice little peek there onto cannons. Comes a little flash as well. Moonlan falls off the platform. That is actually going to be a rotate back over towards the A site where the bomb has just gone down. Muffin can actually get into a position to catch. Never mind. They're both going through towards CT. So right now, the one to watch is this Trike. Once Muffin can get into position, perhaps can deny the defuse. That's Trike waiting for the push to come in. My voice is starting to crack, as I'm getting a little bit of a sore throat. And there's Muffin right on time to bail out Trike, and it will be 10-2. And Mad Army, that's an 8-round lead. They've got 3 more chances to get 13 in this first half alone. As Team 49K, all we're seeing is force buys. Best flash, that was a team flash, I believe. Right there, Lexa. Oh, the spray transfer! My goodness, Rico, great shot as well. peeking straight into the water. Good idea, but bad execution. But that's an even better execution coming in from Rico, as it's down to Mag yet again, out in towards mid, so far away from all the action in the 1 versus 4. And as that bomb goes down, things get more and more difficult. Tries to get the shot there, but Ratchet's waiting for that peek to come in because Mag is always in the same position. Now they call a tactical pause. If they can get up to 4 points, you know, there's the chance for the comeback, but I'm not holding my breath just yet because that is a difficult comeback. It's a difficult task to come back on overpass on your terrorist side. That's quite the tactical timeout. I'm sorry, I went a bit silent there. I was like, okay, well, unpause going to happen at any point here. So, do you want to know what my analysis may be on why they keep losing these sites? It's their utility usage. The way that Mad Army have been pushing into these sites, they're given a lot of space to work with. And what utility they do use, Mad Army, they're countering it, right? You saw that Molly goes into short, it gets immediately smoked. You're seeing how they're trying to take control in towards connector. They Molly and then smoke connector. It's the utility usage coming in from Team 49K. They need to hold on to a certain amount of utility and just give up a little bit of that space on the site so they can fight their way back in. Because we've seen their retakes, right? The retakes have been working really well for Team 49K. So I think either you hang back and you try and fight your way back in, hold on to a bit of that utility and give yourself the opportunity, or you use your utility well on this defense. You can see the switch up here instead. 49K, they're trying to get more aggressive. They put a player in towards B, and they're trying to cover for each other as well, so there's a refrag available. But playing for refrags can be a bit of a risk, because what if your refrag can't hit a shot, right? Or her shot, rather. You get a kill there, it doesn't get answered back in kind, and that can sort of snowball into a 4 versus 2 or a 4 versus 1 at the worst case. So it's not so easy, as well as the fact that that was a very uninspired peek there from Moonlun. You've got flashes on your teammates. You can wait for that. You can wait for the flashes to come into play. You can smoke over towards long, isolate those fights, but we're just not seeing it happening for the likes of 49K. Mad Army, because they're on the attacker side, they've got all this space to work with, and they seem to be a lot more responsive on the shots. So I think it's much better case for them. But Mag, great pre-fire there right onto Muffin. Rico is very low on HP. Smoke goes down onto the bomb. Rico will find the kill. Here's going to be Mag swinging in. Tries to get around. The flash comes through. Can't find the bomb in time. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Missed the timing. Has the defuse kit, but there's no time for the defuse. That's so unfortunate. That's such a good flash. That is one of the best reaction flashes I have ever seen from Rico, from anyone. What do you do when you're in that scenario where you have to? I mean, the game sense just couldn't come into play. They got stuck on the box in a last ditch effort like that. That is the most. That's probably the best play you could make in that situation. I don't know if that was intentional, but that was such a good play. Someone clip that. I'm gonna keep that. That was I've never seen something so smart in my life. Rico, my goodness, Moonlun managed to find one. Immediately answered back by Rico. Cannon's finding one as well. Mickey is here on the flank. Oh dear, turned around at the wrong time. My goodness, and Mag. Deja vu once again, sitting inside of the connector. Muffin looking into the smoke. My goodness, that's a risky little play there, but doesn't get punished for it. And it will be a 13-2 half for Mad Army. What a half from the Thai team. CT side now for Mad Army. They are very close at this point to a 2-0 for these finals, which Legion of Valkyries, I mean, that's going to be... That would be basically a home run for them, right? They've already got... They got one the last year. They got one the year before, I believe. And so they're looking to get another one here today. And they're 3 rounds away from winning Legion of Valkyries. They're 3 rounds away from 1,000 USD. He knows where Muffin is. Oh my god, Muffin! How have you done this? A double kill to start off the round and already a 4 versus 3 and a bit more HP taken off as well as Cannons finds yet another one looking for the follow-up. Cannons, what? Baby T's as well, bailing out her teammate, and it's all down to Meow, the only player to find any kills, and Baby T's, what a peak! 14-2. My throat is dying. This is 14-2. This is really, really difficult for Team 49K. That time around, that was just pure aim. There's not much you can really do else on a pistol round. Mad Army, they're just hitting their shots. Baby T's. Down. That's a flick onto Mickey's head. And now Mag very aware of that flank to come through. Baby T's, you jump down. There's the grenade. Lit down to 57 HP. Doesn't jump down. Doesn't commit to that fight. As Muffin with a swag 7 catches a kill. Meow's coming in from behind. And Cannons, not a single kill goes in their favor. This time around, the bide does not work out. And it's 15-2. We will see the AKs coming out. But 49K, they need to find 13 rounds in a row to get back into this game. After all this time, the Thai scene for the females is still the best out there. You know what? Female is one of the most cringe words out there. Can we change it into women's tournament? It's a gender versus sex thing. Cannons, oh, playing close, and that flash comes through, but there's the kills coming in. As Baby T's and Muffin find all those kills. Down now to Mickey and Meow. And they have to try and get back the bomb that was dropped in short. Mickey pushes through the smoke. Good idea. We'll find the kill. Rico finds one. And that's going to be it. 16-2 rather. Mad Army win your Legion of Valkyries CSGO April 2021 tournament. They get themselves 600 USD for themselves, and 49K will be getting 250 USD to be taken home. And that's going to be it. That's the 2-0. That is the tournament. And thank you very much for watching. This tournament was presented by Beyond Godlike, and for more information about another interesting tournament coming soon, please visit facebook.com/beyondgodlike and legion.lenovo.com. My name is Jaeger, I've been your caster, and it's been a pleasure casting for you. Good night.